Yeah. Good afternoon from the 7 Newsroom. I'm Jacqueline Felgate.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
I compare winter to be the Justin Bieber of seasons. It was kind of cute and exciting when it first started out, and now it's a bit obnoxious and should probably just stay in Canada.
Not really more accumulating snow, but just a biting, granular, kind of slushy, icy snow.
We're going to have people that are going to be dying over the next couple of days. We were going to be losing our heat in many of our homes. People will be making poor choices.
Reporter Kristen Thorne is in Smithtown in Suffolk County tonight. She continues.
You see a gentleman there with gas. He's trying to, what are you doing there, sir? Trying to keep your heater going? I'm sorry. Whoop. Is that Deidre? Oh, okay. We're going to take this away. Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact when it's dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Go ahead and keep on the run. I'm sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with us. All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen.
The barn was only used for 2 weeks of the year for breeding, so it wasn't insured.
As we said, it is Valentine's Day, one of the busiest days for restaurants as well. And if you're making last-minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots. We checked around at some local restaurants.
The unarmed boy got out of his car and said, "This S-H-I-T is going down now."
If you just say things naturally, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right? You know, they just think and fuck.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay.
We bleeped it.
Yes, we bleeped it. Good, good. All right.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS group.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I am a Broncos fan, so I'm hoping Manning throws a few touchdown passes, but the Seahawks, they have a chance too. 20% chance for a scattered shower. Sorry about that.
Yeah, guys, not quite as many people along the sidewalk here, but just as many cars as we've seen all night. Take a look over here.
Serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and for some reason this is the only audio that works right now, but we want everyone to know that we are frantically working on this situation. For some reason we are experiencing some serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and we hope you'll bear with us as we iron out this situation. But that's the thing with this morning show. You never know what to expect. But while I'm on the air here, let me tell you the latest on this situation on the Mag Mile. We have some seriously high wind gusts in the Chicago area today through 3 o'clock this afternoon.
This tops it all. This tops the fake plane crash. This tops everything.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake. You know what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Flogger, you're exactly
we may be
right.
all black and famous.
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
Next question.
I am guilty.
He thought you were Bob Dylan.
Right. That's right.
You're the entertainment reporter.
I know.
You're the entertainment reporter for this station.
Flog.
And you don't know the difference between
I
me and Lawrence
know.
Fishburne.
My mistake. My mistake. I apologize.
Really?
I apologize.
I'm the other guy. I'm the other guy. The other one. What's in your wallet?
Right. That's it.
That's
exactly right.
There's more than one black guy doing a commercial.
There it is. No question about that.
I'm the what's in your wallet black guy.
Okay.
He's the car black guy.
There it is.
Morgan Freeman is the other credit card black guy. You only hear his voice though, so you probably won't confuse him with Lawrence Fishburne.
You're 100% right. To RoboCop,
there's a heavyweight black guy that's like putting cash down in the seats in a baseball stadium, but he's also the black guy that turns off the house, the water, and the lights when his kid tells him the house is cool. I'm not that guy either.
Do we want to do a list of all the people that you're not?
And I've actually never done a McDonald's or a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. I know that's surprising.
Right. Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, man.
To the original...
And I'm the only black guy in RoboCop that's not a criminal, other than Michael K. White.
I'll tell you what, it's obviously a great cast, and this director does have some extraordinary credits.
You do know who they all are, though, right?
Yes, I do.
I mean, just in case they have some of them on the show, do some work.
I won't make the same...
Do some research. Make sure you don't confuse them with those other white actors that are out there, like Brad Pitt.
This is a well-deserved spanking. Thank you for it.
Before we let you go, since we have you here, we haven't had a chance to kind of talk about some of the...
I'm not speaking about anything that's off topic. This is only about the president.
Well, what about...
Thank you.
All right, so Congressman Michael Grimm does not want to talk about some of the allegations concerning his campaign finances. We wanted to get him on camera on that, but he, as you saw, refused to talk about that. Back to you. Why?
Let me be clear to you. You have to do that to me again. I'm telling you.
What? I just wanted to ask you. Why? It's a valid question.
You tell me what fuck. No. You're not man. You're not man. Breaking like a boy.
It's National Bagel Day today, and it's Bruegger Bagel's 31st birthday. So the company will give you 3 free bagels. You have to go in before 11 a.m., though, and take a coupon with you. Kristen is on her way right now. You can find a link to it on newsnet5.com.
Oh, man, I still got off air. What is going on? Oh, thank you.
Em dos alimentadores, onde causou curto-circuito esse equipamento causou curto-circuito em transformador, e o próprio sistema desligou esses circuitos para que a falha não se estendesse ainda mais.
Ainda há risco de ter mais algum apagão aqui em Pouso Alegre, na nossa região?
Não, o nosso produto ele é exposto, então ele está sujeito a...
The panel said it welcomed the apology, but said some of the financial costs could have been avoided.
Caroline, thank you.
Ve Taksim'de tamamıyla hayat normale döndü.
Here in Providence, Julie Tremmel, NBC 10 News, the night team.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
Okay. You guys having fun?
Having a fucking great time.
Wow. So
both victims are listed in critical condition. Driver is charged with DUI.
Julie?
Good evening, Michelle. This ship is one of those 1,000-foot ships that you often will see out in the harbor.
Our Zane Virgie loves chocolate, one of our main contestants. Oh, nice melons behind you there.
Whoa!
Whoops, I'm sorry.
A lot of big clubs are...
Come here, Mama, get some sugar. I love you, baby. I love you, Jack. Yeah.
Oh, wow, Kathy.
Christy, this arrest sends shockwaves throughout this campus. Students stunned to learn what this federal complaint... Oh, my goodness.
Matt? It looks like our weather will get warmer over the next couple of days, but we have to go through a few snow showers first. Your complete forecast, all today's news, straight ahead in the Fox Live and News. Fuck you, mother whore. Shit!
Not a lot going on here. You can see pretty clear, a lot of high pressure moving through our area, and it's going to continue that way for the next few days. Few high clouds have moved in, but nothing of significance. Doppler radar, you can see lots of precipitation up here in the Midwest, a little bit in the Pacific Northwest, but things are looking fairly good. And we're having a little bit of Christmas, lots of snow and flurries, windy conditions on the Pacific Northwest. Oh, excuse me. We gotta go to break.
Okay. Oh. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thank you. I've got no count into that. You're watching Sky News at 10 in just a few moments.
The victim has been identified as 51-year-old Cecil Zachary Jr. His name is being withheld pending notification. And I believe we said a name there, so forget that line there.
The shopping centers all have one thing in common. They each have some kind of check cashing store or a loan business in which a lot of money may be kept overnight.
State law that the county says could make or break the Seductions case, causing them to have to apply for a permit to operate as a sexually oriented business. Seductions says it wants the county to rescind the existing ordinance and start over with a new one or modify it, pulling out certain stimulations they find to be vague. I'm live in the newsroom, Rebecca Smith, Region 8 News.
Well, Debbie, I know that it was a rural road, and the sprinklers just turned on me here at the lawn of MUSC. It was a pretty serious crash. The road is a pretty rural road, and I could see where the trucks had, I'm sorry, I'm getting soaked here, Debbie.
All right.
Well, sorry that's happening to you, but...
They started off good, but then eventually the Ball State women's team shut down and ended up doing poorly. Oh, no. And it's working. Okay. We're going to continue on now. The Cards will battle an in-state rival, Indiana, tomorrow. Tomorrow's game will be the meeting between the two, beating both first. Hoosiers are on the 4 on the year, and they have won 6 of its last 7 games. Tomorrow will be the game 3 at 3 p.m. Switching to Ball State men's tennis, it seems every week they have a player. Matt Lawrence is the latest Cardinals tennis player to win the award. Lamar won all the singles and doubles matches last week. So far, the Cardinals have had a player honored on the weekly awards. 7 out of the 9 weeks. The Cards will play at Boise State Invite this weekend. The Indiana Pacers are looking for a measure of revenge tonight against the New Jersey Nets and to strengthen their playoff hopes. The Nets won the last Sunday's matchup 94-85, which left the Pacers 1 game behind the Chicago in the 7th series spot. Let's check out the highlights. Steven Jackson's David... Reggie Miller's looking good. He shoots a 3, and it's good. Later, he gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite. The Associated Press of the All-American first team in college baseball was announced today. Bogart, who is an Australian native, received very little attention in the preseason. The 4 other players joining Bogart on the AP team are senior forward Wayne Summers and Kansas, and Hacken Warwick of Syracuse. Junior guard J.J. Redick of Duke and sophomore guard Chris Paul of Wake Forest rebounded out the list.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot for that look into sports, Brian.
Yeah. All it takes is a matter of seconds to get into your vehicle. All a thief needs is a hammer, an empty parking lot. It takes a car prowler just a matter of seconds to get into your vehicle. All they need is a hammer. Make sure no one's around. It takes a car prowler just a matter of seconds to get into your vehicle. All they need is something like a hammer. Make sure no one's around. It takes a car prowler just a matter of seconds to get into your vehicle. All they need is a hammer. Make sure no one's around.
Running in something right about there.
Yeah.
You got to hit it. Pretty good smack.
All right.
You see what it does?
Yeah. All it takes is just a couple of seconds for a car prowler to get into your vehicle. Need a hammer, make sure no one's around. Really, all it takes is just a couple of seconds for a car prowler to get into your vehicle. Need something like a hammer, make sure there's no one around. Give it a good blow. iPod, wallet, whatever is in plain sight, it's theirs, and they're out of there.
Got it.
I don't know. You getting that? Thanks for letting us do this.
Well, no problem. I'm sorry it hurt you.
It's all right. Learn the hard way, I'm not a thief.
Tony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
About being on these things.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You end up
5.
on those news shows so often, you know? And those news shows are terrible.
Tony?
I'm telling you, I just realized it because I'm here in the news show in the background. You know, you always think that you're doing those good morning shows, but this is one of those news shows. Kim, I'm telling you, this is crazy. I don't want to do this.
Tony?
I'm going to be part of the local news. How exciting.
Tony Danza.
Well, you
Never
gotta-
know when
you
people
I'm
are
getting
listening to what
second
you're
thoughts
saying,
about this.
Tony.
You know,
I
right
can hear
after Murder and Mayhem and the rescue in California, Tony Danza. I'm so excited.
Okay,
anyway.
Tony, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, we're going to start the interview now. No murder and mayhem, just the interview about your movie. You ready?
All right, fine. Oh, you heard me, huh?
Oh, every bit of it.
Oh, good.
Joining us now is Tony Danza. You know him from
Well, don't
Taxi.
you feel? I mean, don't you feel a little bit like that's what you do? I mean, not for
No.
nothing. I mean, it's not just me who thinks that, by the way. Go ahead. All right.
Well,
now
you
I'm
know, it's
ready.
how I make my living, so, you
No,
know.
no,
the
listen,
boss
I'm not
is
knocking
living
you.
it.
I'm just saying you can't, just don't deny it. You know, please. I don't care. You should make a living. I think that's fine.
Okay.
As the weather warms, we'll be outside more, in contact with nature and small animals that may carry the plague. The Washoe County Health Department warns us every year to avoid contact with any rodents, especially squirrels, marmots, mice, and chipmunks. Now, they could be carrying disease fleas that can infect you or your pets with the plague. I have a few precautions to take when out camping or picnicking. Don't feed the animals or leave any food out to tempt them. Also, use flea collars and flea powder on your dogs and cats. And clear any extra long weeds or underbrush from around your home. Now, that will discourage small animals from nesting there. Now, if you spot an animal you suspect may carry the plague, report it to the health department right away.
You know, it's funny, we've been talking about this, and it's really a serious situation. But when you hear the word plague, it sounds extremely serious. We're not really sure just what it is. We'll be finding out about that shortly, I'm sure. Well, the Carson City Sheriff says he wants a coroner's jury to look into the case of a prison convict run over by a dump truck. Right now, no one seems to know whether or not the truck driver was supposed to run over the inmate since he was trying to... Excuse me. This is terrible. It happens once in a while. Bear with us, folks. It is live television. We're doing the very best we can. Trying to escape in a garbage bag, Carson City Undersheriff... Excuse me. A coroner's jury hopefully will be able to clear up some of the questions that we certainly can't hear tonight. And on Night Watch this Monday, Reno police right now are investigating a downtown accident. Somebody hit by a car on 2nd Street by Calneva Casino. An ambulance has been dispatched. No word yet. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy, Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
His game plan is to use his speed.
This is actually really unbelievable. I'm being this. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Ow. Are you okay? Okay.
MA. Are you all right?
Not really.
It's 6:31 right now. I got
Busted.
busted. Yeah. It was going to happen eventually, right? Hey.
Hey, first time in how many years?
Yeah.
Boise State will be looking to grab Colorado State by the horns on Saturday, but those Rams are tough, just like the new Dodge Durango. With a 360 horsepower Hemi V8 and 7,400 pounds of towing capacity, the Dodge Durango is, this is video of football. I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yeah, so we've got some angry exchanges going on. While the meeting was still going on, the mayor
he's attacked somebody. The mayor has. That is Councilor Pam McConnelly, another councilor. He ran at her and grabbed her.
You're the one that almost hit my wife with the microphone in the face? Oh, you didn't? Yeah?
I honestly did not. We have.
You want to apologize to her on camera? I asked you a question. You want to apologize to her? I asked you a question. Okay, get the out of here.
Nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong, Alex.
I do want to press charges against her. She assaulted my wife yesterday and almost hit her in the face. I want to press charges against the blonde.
We'll get our information.
Yeah, see that blonde woman? I want to press charges against her.
Okay.
Let's get her over here. She's the one I want to press charges against.
You want to press charges against me?
You want to press charges against? You want to press charges against what I'm asking?
Our Lauren Padella is there live where dozens of people were forced from their homes. Lauren, good morning.
I don't have IFB. I don't know when we're going. Neither does Jim.
I can't get this fucking in there.
We apologize for that. We apologize for that. We're having some technical difficulties with Lauren's situation there.
I asked you to leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a public
I don't care. Goodbye. I'ma tase your neck. I'm telling you, bye. I'ma pop out you. I will slap you. I will knock this camera.
You can't do that, please.
You can't.
Don't do that.
Don't touch me.
Please
don't touch me.
I got that. I got that. I've got her. I've got it.
Don't record my house. I'ma knock the out you. Goodbye.
I got it. We're gone.
Goodbye.
Water rates just went up. You'd probably be paying, along with your kittens, about $15 extra. How do you feel about that? No kidding. Oh, you don't use any water. You don't like baths, huh? Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop attacking my mic. Now that's just uncalled for. Well, this is inappropriate.
Why is it that every time it snows, we whip out photos of our patio sets like we're showing off baby photos of our kids? Is that really the best we can do? We live in one of the most beautiful spots on earth, but we point our cameras toward the back porch. Yes, everyone is impressed you have a 4-piece set. We saw it at Costco too. Chair covers? Somebody got a raise. A grill? Nice. 3 grills? Easy there, Bobby Flay. Is that a gazebo? Okay, that's kind of cool. But let's be more original the next time the snow flies. You can still feature your patio set, but if you like it, then you should have put a thing on it, like a disgruntled dog, or your husband drinking a beer. Better yet, how about an action shot of the dog, or the husband? You don't even have to turn the photo right side up, just crop out the patio set. Oh, so close on this one. Listen, I know why we take photos of snow-covered patio sets. It's easy. Point your camera out the window and click. But are we really a state that takes the easy way out? We blasted a road through the Rockies. We put a cliff inside a Mexican restaurant. Our welcome sign is a demon horse with crazy laser eyes. We don't do easy around here. And you know what else? Coloradans are too optimistic to live in a prison of patio sets. What a sad way to celebrate the new season. Well, guess we can't sit outside on those anymore. If we asked you for pictures of springtime, would you really send us a photo of your skis in a closet? No, it's depressing. Come on, Colorado. We love winter. We own winter.
The cabinet went on to explain that of the claims they're currently collecting, 25% were caused by the actual agency. Another 25% were actual fraud cases. Half of the claims are what they call inadvertent household errors.
55 to 60 today. It'll be breezy and overcast out there, so it's a little bit chillier than the actual air temperature.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's not a pretty picture at all. A lot of rain here all the way from the Gulf up toward Canada. In fact, this low is going to head into Canada by later on tonight. And as it does so, it's going to strengthen. It's going to push that cold front our way. But notice where the front is. Notice where the showers are. So the front's not going to get here until late tonight. That's not the problem. The problem is these showers are so far out ahead of that I think they're going to be getting in here by this afternoon and evening. Turns chillier for the weekend. 58 on Saturday. Increasing clouds. There's a shower possibility in the afternoon. Just spotty stuff, nothing major. And then a mountain shower on Sunday. The rest of us will clear out. Only 54, though. Bone chilling. Next week, dry as a bone. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Mark Martin would enjoy these puns, by the way. 59 on Monday and back up to 70 by next Wednesday.
Well, Janie Kristen, with triple digits expected tomorrow, we may see scenes even more like this. People trying to beat the heat and trying to stay cool. And tomorrow, and people.
Come on, Ben, get your shit together. That's all you got? Get your stuff together, that's what I meant to say.
Justin Verlander, he was just brutal last night. If you watch the game right here on Fox 9, he was not his usual self. Nope. The NHL Well, that's his girlfriend right there, Kate Upton. So let's just get right to it. I figured I'd put that in there for you and for Randy.
You did, for me.
And, you know,
This is his girlfriend.
all of the viewers there. This
The
is
SI
the
cover
reason
model.
why supposedly Justin Verlander did not pitch very well.
It's time now for a full look at your forecast with Astrid. Maybe we can canoodle before you get into it about,
We're not going to be canoodling. What?
Oh, I thought canoodle meant chat. Astrid, you're lucky there's a producer in my ear. I would have carried that on and on.
You know what? You just made the blooper reel. Good job, Andrew.
Classic. Take it away. Get me off camera.
Following the 2010 census, Myrtle Beach's MPO is moving.
And of course, people are outside here on vacation, on boats, etc. This is a dangerous.
Could see a little bit of rain today, which is great. Okay, we have a problem with that camera there.
But it's probably still a little bit too early to start getting excited. Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first. We need to vote him in before any of this happens. Back to you.
I'm Nicole DiDonato, live in Easttown, and those details coming up. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's a way to start a Thursday, Nicole.
She just said, hey, pull my finger. Yeah, baby.
Good times in the Rhino Bar.
You are
Good times.
kidding. It smells ripe in here now.
That is not true. We did call the sheriff's office.
If you drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations, the grocery stores.
If you drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations.
It is really hard to stand up right now. Oh, not to mention the rain is just killing me. For whatever it's worth, I hope I'm making Tebow proud.
How many lost children were reunited with their families over the past 20 years?
I have no idea. I couldn't even take a guess. You go ahead and tell me.
76,000, and all have been reunited. They want to make that clear. I have a feeling there are going to be a few people who need to be reunited with their friends here at Beer Fest tonight, too.
Doesn't want to lose them, so there's Rivera shagging the balls, and B, feels like he's not really hitting the ball as well as he wants, so he's been using the launch monitor to try to check out the irons. Says he's getting a little older, maybe not hitting as long, but the combination was great here this week. You really couldn't do this on a PGA Tour range at a normal event. No.
I'm chatting too. We'll try to answer your questions.
Et cela, évidemment, pardon, excusez-moi.
Житло, освіту, відпочинок – цей список досить довгий. Але єдине, чого позбавлені діти, про яких ми зараз вам розкажемо –
There he is.
Come on.
Okay.
Go, he's coming.
Yes. Free mark. Free mark.
And Amber's dancing at my screen. No, but bring Amber back. Bring Amber back. Come on, Amber. I'm Chris Garrett on Fox 43.
84-year-old Margaret Johnson still has no heat tonight.
It's cold in here. It's why I'm all covered up with these two Africans.
Just unbelievable conditions. All the folks out there at the Hodag just sweltering under bright blue skies. There's no lakes or anything around there they can take a dump in and take a dip in, actually. And we have lots of water to...
Now, you see the guy that hopped over the fence? He's being chased by the police. And the dog, he is a member of the police team.
He's really trained to get his man.
Yes, the camera man.
How many fishes has one person won at one time?
As many, probably it is up to about 10.
You're kidding. 10 fishes at one time. Okay, well, thanks. And I guess I'm a lucky person tonight, Fish and Tracy. Again, all the fun down here at the Festival Center at Tom McCall Waterfront Park.
Did you call me Fish?
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Fish and Tracy? I think you did.
Fish and Tracy?
I think that's what you said. And you...
The demands of the sport are high. You have to be strong, you have to be flexible, you have to be prepared mentally and physically. They're good gymnasts. They're the top gymnasts in Oklahoma right now. What makes them so good?
This is the Santa Monica Freeway connecting Malibu to Los Angeles, to downtown Los Angeles.
Now, this one happens to be after the big earthquake in L.A. You know, now this police car is surveying the scene.
And this is just a bit of the devastation right here in downtown Los Angeles.
The officer was not hurt, by the way.
No, but his front axle was a bit bent.
Redistricting is typically done every 10 years after the census count is in, so all the supervisors have about the same amount of people per district. Turning on the lights again now. They expect the number to be 71.
Now, watch the background in this shot.
Forcing 3 judges.
One problem, none of the defendants were notified. Penalties were ruled in. Have a great day. We'll see you, Oh, man. The sky is falling.
Good evening. Tonight I'm going to sound like a drunk.
What? Gay. Fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest reporter, AJ, on NBC North Dakota News, and he'll be joining the weekend news team as my co-anchor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, AJ.
Thanks, Van. I'm very excited. I graduated from West Virginia University, and I'm used to, from being from the East Coast.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Wanted to congratulate Cliff Lee for his 1600th strikeout. A little bit of a tongue tie.
The Brewers came up with a hand. That's great.
Continue, koleżanko. O Jezu!
He's out there with a kid like Cameron Robinson and what?
At the location where he dropped his, please don't do that.
Auditors last year found the state. Hello, nice to see you.
250,000 people attending are safe.
It's affected so many people, from those Oakland parents up to the strangers who felt compelled tonight in Walnut Creek to come together for the vigil.
Car break-ins are down 28% this year.
Business still not completed here. Chris Houghton, the manager, still here on site.
Starting at Houghton Avenue and going all the way to State Avenue, drivers are down to the single lane in each direction.
Photojournalist Brad Rice shows us how a forestry instructor gets his students to make and play the North American the flute in this Traveling West Virginia segment.
Live in Old Town, Ken Boddy, Coin 6 News.
And we'll keep you up to date. Ken, thank you.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
When my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth on. Okay. And he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hit the spot. My gums are itchy.
I am being joined right now by Mickey the baboon, and we're going to be, he's trying to cop a feel a little bit, but we're going to be talking a little bit about the Lodi Grape Festival that is happening this weekend starting today.
Mark has a little wiener. Have you ever dressed the wiener up?
Yeah, I do. He's
What are you doing?
He's actually, I had a bug there for a second. He's
I thought something happened.
What have you dressed him in, Mark? Come on, be honest.
Mark?
Long johns?
No, really?
Yeah. So
that's adorable. You'd win.
The Martin Luther King Monument.
It's been a key inaugural spot
Of the Mahasabadama Maharaj.
This is a
Don't have IFB. I don't know when we're going. Neither does Jim. I can't get this fucking in there.
We apologize for that.
What this warning means for our area this weekend, Natalie?
This is gonna be the death of me. This live show. I'm on? Now?
Same-sex marriage is legal in New Mexico. The High Court says it will wait until the issue makes its way through the lower courts.
Linda Carson, ABC7. Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
At the Community Shield game, much.
أوامر ما قبل افتتاح.
This. Okay. Okay, ow. Go ahead. I'm not going to get in trouble. It worked in practice. How did he get
But any nor'easter grinds up the sand. And Bill?
And rebuilt from the ground up.
Don't think that teacher should be allowed back at school. In Lake Station, Indiana, Roseanne Tejas.
I think as of right now, listening to all of the fans and fans behind me, they don't really care about that at this point.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of success during the regular season,
I feel like A&M is going to do a great job because Johnny just got the Heisman.
This is why I like you. This is why I like you very much. These are high-minded fans for sure. Yes.
Sure. So what do you think about the game?
I'm all for A&M.
Oh my.
Oh gosh, you guys we are live.
Giga Maggie.
All right.
Well,
Giga.
we are going to win. We have always been great in this, like, SEC. We have been great in the SEC. We have, like, definitely found our spot in the SEC, so we're going to win. OU has nothing on us. Come on, y'all.
I could not have said it any better.
Olivia Gondak, it says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
anything that was true?
He said, "Kapooyah, kapooyah!" And your boy, that hell just came in. I looked at opened my door, and I looked out my door and started hitting me in my head. I took out running, ran to my rescue, but then I called my mama to see was she all right.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man.
They could get a new pope sooner than expected.
There's just 6 shots of espresso in there.
The study's being published today in the Annals of Neurology.
There's still plenty of time to take part in our last Stuff a Bus event of the season.
Let's get to Fox 5's Linda Schmidt, who's live at Gracie Mansion tonight, where the family will be sitting Shiva tomorrow. Linda.
Illegal butt injections.
I'm Luann Kahn with the NBC 10 investigators. Who am I chasing? I'm so sorry.
And Hugh Janus, turning 10. We'd mentioned...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. It's one of those.
I totally fell for it, didn't I?
Especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
right there in the middle of your screen, and you can see that one dog is chained up right now.
Some 2,200 passengers are being blown on charter flights from the Bahamas to Maryland with a promise of a full refund and a future cruise.
For $64, a professional instructor will take you for a 3-hour heart-pounding lap ride. $190.
A 3-lap ride.
3-lap ride, thank you.
Not a lap ride.
$499. Sorry about that. You can read them on the seat.
If you didn't know, March is Women's History Month, and today the annual women's event hosted by the Permanent Commission on the Status of Women will be taking place. Both women and men are invited to the state capitol to hear from state legislators, and special guests discuss women's accomplishments here in Connecticut.
Hi guys, I just met her. Yeah, fantastic. She has some nice titties.
Those stories, and Steve McKay has more on a soggy forecast.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is
was out on the weather, Dick.
Whoa! I am a Smurf. Oh my goodness. Oh, all I need is the white hat.
Not showing any rain in southwest Florida. It is showing Jeff Butera, though.
31 days until spring.
Headed for. Woo! That was scary. Sorry, a light just blew out. I'm fine. It's like dripping stuff. It's okay. Okay. It's like not good.
Tuesday, 59 degrees. Wednesday, there we go. That looks good. That looks good. 63 on your Saturday. And temperature-wise, there we go for the Orange County coastal areas. Look at that. They're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, it's chilly. That's right. 59 degrees today. Wednesday, chance of some rain showers. Suddenly, Sam's like, why did I get into the entertainment business?
I hear Dave, but I don't hear on air. Well, of course, there's nothing on air. Maybe that's why we don't hear anything.
There's
no audio on air.
What do you mean there's no audio on air?
Because it's just the radar.
What's happened to audio?
Because we aren't usually on at this time. There's nothing usually on.
Nothing is on the station?
We're in sign-off mode at this time.
I didn't even realize we ever signed off. Good morning. How are you doing?
That's Lily. She's our new grad.
Lily and I go way back, so don't worry about Lily. Let me tell you about Lily.
Okay,
right, Lily?
To pull this table up because they can see it in the shot now.
Those bastards.
Here's the big picture. We've all had the hiccups before, right? Cypress to Copperfield as well. 5:36, Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms during the overnight. Compared to heavy rain, record low temperatures.
And then a mountain shower on Sunday. The rest of us will clear out. Only 54, though. Bone chilling. Next week, dry as a bone.
Look at this beautiful shot this afternoon. You can, wow! Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cold today. Temps in the 30s. By tonight, we should see some clearing skies. All right, you have a good one. That's
just
true.
Leave it at that.
She's got quite the uterus. I'll just say that much.
Satellite radar shot this morning. You're just saying. I know you. I can't believe you said that. All right, satellite radar. Clear skies. 73. That's what her husband said. 73. 92. Such a hot human. We got to get serious because we got the news to do. Back, Natalie.
Jory.
いらっしゃいます山本博さんとともにブエノスアイレスにいらっしゃいます。
他刚好跟苏贞昌见面，我问他说，我说那你有没有问苏贞昌他为什么不做副手？这位外籍人士他说我可以写，只是不能够讲他名字。他说苏贞昌说，因为他选不上。为什么选不上？因为他们两个有仇啊。好。
Lola Rodríguez de Tiot, Dios lo válgame Dios. Es que estoy trancado. R con R con R con R y ra ro ri ra ra. Okay.
And I speak for all of us Jesuits. I'm so excited about it.
So you're going to do a spoken word for us now, right?
Right.
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just going to think it up as I go.
Freestyle. Well, let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay. Years ago, they tried to put me in the, this is live.
Did you want to try to read something from your book?
Yeah.
We eat brains, we like the blood. we can eat them because they feed us. The only thing that keep us to be undead.
If you're looking to cast a zombie movie, there's your girl.
I have been here since, what, 3:30 this morning?
Yeah.
And it's now, I don't even know what time it is, 9:45. I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say. It is snowing, and it sucks here.
Excuse me, guys. Holy Christ! What happened? Oh, man. I got no respect. He's hitting the face of the camera.
So what are some things with higher approval ratings than Congress? Cockroaches, head lice, root canals, traffic jams, used car salesmen, Donald Trump, Genghis Khan, and NFL replacement refs.
Oh, how am I going to do? Okay, can I talk and you do that?
Yeah, because we don't have any graphics, so I was doing them, so.
All right, here we go. But it wasn't all bad news for Congress. They still managed to get better approval than ratings than telemarketers, playground bullies, meth.
I don't know how to do meth labs.
Meth labs, STDs.
I don't know how to do STDs either.
Kim Kardashian. I was just waiting for that. And Lindsay Lohan.
Okay. She's always drunk. That's Lindsay Lohan. It's Lilo.
Oh my goodness.
Mon ikke ejeren af bilen her bag mig næste gang overvejer i... Ej, shit. Okay.
Good evening. Tonight I am going to sound like a drunk.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan.
عودة للشأن المغربي حيث نظم أمس مرصد حماية.
Meanwhile, this chick is so batshit, you know. I mean, or excuse me, bat, you know what? Excuse me.
With the Dolphins, when a humpback whale joined them. Those were not the whales. We didn't mean anything by that at all.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker, I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
Car break-ins are down 28% this year, but he is urging people to keep their doors locked and to continue to communicate. In Roxborough, Omari Fleming, Fox 29 News. I'm sorry, something was going on behind me. Omari Fleming, Fox 29 News. Sorry about that. No problem, Omari.
And as it...
Howard Stern, small business.
Oh, all right. Are we still rolling? Okay. As you can see, some are clearly very excited about the birth of the new king and apparently in love with Howard Stern.
But he's a man in form. He was man of the match here at the Community Shield game.
Now, that's the kind of thing that you hope never happens to you on live television. But it obviously happened to Nick there. We shall go back to Wembley just as soon as Nick Collins tells us he's OK.
What happened to his girlfriend, though? Did he eat her?
I think she might have seen the light and
I think he ate the girlfriend, didn't he? The big fella? Just ate
was
her.
on that.
He definitely ate. Not
There's a story.
Bigfoot. He did.
He ate it.
There he is. Look at him.
Oh.
Get in my belly. Get in my belly.
Okay. I don't think you can say that. No, I don't think so either.
Yes,
But you just did.
18 minutes to 6 in the morning. No one's watching.
Yeah, that's true.
Get in my belly.
Because the police chief said that this was an isolated incident.
All right, we apologize. We're having some trouble with Tony's audio at this point. We can come back to us now.
Multiple cars in the Fox 9 parking lot right now. With every car, including mine? All right, every car in the Fox 9 parking lot, including mine, is now without a windshield.
Okay, you can imagine if this wasn't in a simulator, how strong the winds would be outside of this. This is a Category 1 hurricane, force winds right now, 78 miles per hour. This is how important it is to have a plan, to have a guide, and know your preparations. 80% of named tropical storms happen after August 1st.
And then what do you do if you do get bitten? We've only got about... Go on. What if you do get bitten? What's your advice? Oh,
Don't do that.
That's a really bad idea.
The best thing to do, let's just pop that there, shall we? The best thing to do is to not scratch your bite. That is the worst thing you can do. Don't worry, these are not carrier diseases
not
or
let
anything
the
like
whole
that.
box of mosquitoes out into the studio.
We should have known this.
Me and mosquitoes, we have a very bad relationship.
Yeah. Last time you punched yourself in the eye.
I have
this
actually
time
knocked
you released
myself
them
out trying to
in the
kill a
studio.
mosquito.
That's great.
Good. Okay, anybody got any fly spray?
You knew that we would probably have a verdict today, and you still couldn't dress the part for television, Howie.
What about
No,
the tie and
halfway,
the button-down shirt?
No, it's a nice try.
The glass is half full.
The glass is half full, but the outfit is half empty.
Grumpy Cat, good morning. Are you happy to be doing this interview with the Today Show in Australia? What about Mondays? I mean, it's a Monday morning. It'd be your favourite day of the week, wouldn't it? What about this new book? I mean, you've become a massive star on the internet. You must be pretty excited about the new book, yeah? Well, at least I got something out of you. I'm going to ask you what you think of the politicians, our politicians, the leader of the country first. I'm going to ask you whether or not you like the Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd. What about the opposition leader, Tony Abbott? Look at that cat. Look at that cat. It's like Jabba the Hutt. All right, this has been good. I look forward to catching up with you when you get to Australia, okay? I got to go now.
Well, here it is. Backup quarterback. Chandler Harnish throws, and Pam Oliver, wham.
First and foremost, we apologize. We're having major technical issues this evening. Therefore, there are several games that we will not be able to show highlights of. First among them is the Panthers-Bears preseason game. Matt Blanchard dropped back the pass, but Norman stepped in front of the pass, picked it off, and returned it 60 yards for the touchdown to help the Panthers go on to get the victory over the Bears 24-17. Right off the bat, the Braves came out swinging. In the bottom of the first, went something like this. Justin Upton at the plate, and wham! 22nd home run of the season. Then 3 batters later, Chris Johnson stepped to the plate, and wham! 3-run shot for him, his 8th of the year. And finally, in the bottom of the third, Brian McCann got in on the act with a swing and a drive and another solo home run to center, his 17th of the year, as the Braves go on to get their 14th straight win.
How many men have you found sitting on your couch so far?
Besides the air conditioning
It's going to happen, Larry. Just leave me
Oh, I have
alone.
something else broken. Let me call the repairman.
Call the fire department one more time.
Yeah. See, if you set your house on fire, you'd have
Right.
like 30 guys there.
Start
in a
with
minute.
lighting the sofa on fire, then after that, move on. It's just some ideas.
Yeah, you don't have to thank us.
Right.
Up next, we're talking with Dr. Laura
Friends
Berman
are
about...
You are welcome.
Like you say, Tony Martin holds all the aces in the big race. Ted Vale currently a 5-1 chance of the public comfort, Brian. It could finish up 5-2. We saw a massive gamble yesterday.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There's 6 shots of espresso in there.
It's been fixed temporarily, but it's not a permanent solution. Oh.
いらっしゃいます山本博さんとともにブエノスアイレスにいらっしゃいます。
They knew exactly what it was about.
And the top 25 also hears the hotty-toddy chance now that Ole Miss cracks the poll at 25.
Good morning and welcome to BBC News. Plans for privately run drunk tanks to tackle alcohol-fueled disorder have been backed by police chiefs.
They received a report of a suspicious man trying to get a child into his car in the 500 block of Jefferson Avenue. The person who called police, there I am.
You're up.
I'm meteorologist Lisa Van Cise.
You have a Costanza wallet, by the way.
Down goes Lot.
He was waiting on that one.
Koleginica Lidija Marković.
Lidija.
What this warning means for our area this weekend, Natalie?
And then when we do the Seattle San Fran, besides, I'm gonna fuck this little ugly ass mother anyway. God dang, I have more pride than that.
Ooh, anonymous pilots. Ooh, because we're so terrified. Ooh.
Ja. Oj, ursäkta mig.
Barry Robran, Ken Farmer, Russell Ebert, sorry, and as well as, sorry.
Yeah, this is a huge honour for some of these sporting greats.
Promising new research in the fight against Alzheimer's. Scientists have discovered a pattern of 23 proteins in a patient's spinal fluid that seems to identify the presence of the disease. The study's being published today in the Annals of Neurology.
Anything coming up on OWN we should know about?
It's a great season for OWN. Tonight's the big finale for the have and have-nots. Transfer.
Oh, Larry hung up on Oprah.
That's not a valid extension.
You know what? I ain't had enough of her.
This is gonna be the death of me. It's a lot of stuff. I'm on? Now? Well, Kenny, there's been a steady flow of voters here at the election board this morning, and they had a minor computer glitch earlier.
I'm Sabrina Rodriguez. We're in Lodi today, and I am being joined right now by Mickey the baboon, and we're going to be, he's trying to cop a feel a little bit, but we're going to be talking a little bit about the Lodi Grape Festival that is happening this weekend, starting today, and we'll learn more about why baboons actually love grapes.
Hello, and I rushed over here from MetLife doing the Game with John, the Jets-Bucks game, because you guys announced this morning that what other artists are going to be joining Bruno Mars during the halftime show. So I'm excited to hear about that. Hopefully I can meet them. And straight next time, can you tell me to wear a little sunscreen? This is from Jets-Bucks. Are you joking?
Un darba zonās un vietās metāliskās skavas.
Покажи. Обязательно? Вот, покажи. Имя и фамилию скажи. Твое? Твоих не знаю, извини. Да. Ты скажешь, что я дурак, я тебе башку забью. Да, я напился, что не могу, что ли, блядь?
Bring out your lollipops,
right.
because we're gonna see if you like it. Okay.
Yeah, so this weekend is the Extreme Lolly Lickathon. These are lollipops that are over 1 million Scoville, which is 200 times hotter than a jalapeno. And the winner of the Lickathon gets this amazing trophy as well as a beautiful hot sauce prize pack.
Did you just put it? Yeah.
Are you kidding
Is that bad?
No,
how y'all doing over there?
Okay. Yeah. Ruben? Courtney might throw up before the end of the next 15.
I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys. I'll see you at the Hot Sauce Festival. Bye.
You're going to see me in the ER here pretty soon if this keeps up. I'm just going to put this down. I just tapped it on the tongue. I can only imagine what you're going through. Yeah.
That's awful.
You went right for it, too.
This summer, many of us will try to cool ourselves at swimming pools, maybe the river, lake, or a beach somewhere.
A couple falling off of this boat in Key Largo, staying afloat for more than 14 hours, ending up in Hallandale Beach before being saved before things could get any worse.
What a night. If you love drama, then you're a very happy person tonight. Never a dull moment with these Kings. At times it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Then an incredible moment occurred late in the second overtime against the Rangers.
And the energy is extremely intense, I can tell you. According to the Sheriff's Department, no major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit too much. Live in West Hollywood.
Fucking hot.
Whoa! I'm sorry. Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he might be one of those that's been drinking a little too much.
I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Fucking right in the pussy.
Okay, we just disregard that altogether. You can tell things are getting a little bit wild here.
I don't want a very cold life.
Oh, okay. But
This is happening. If they can walk away, I'm going to throw this back and forth.
Are you?
You can go again. I smoke a little bit a day.
Do povo na ponta da língua, onde é que a gente vai? Olha lá, os turistas croatas, tudo bem, todo mundo muito simpático, todo mundo hermano aqui, ele pega de surpresa.
Now, what do you think about this season? You guys didn't get it.
LeBron did what he had to do. The team didn't help him that much, though, so, hey, shit happens.
Don't split your pants, honey. I'm worried about your pants. Did you hear that? I warned him. Now, the only time I split my pants is by eating too much food.
They'll need airspace, that type of stuff.
There are gay CEOs of major companies, and I reached out to many of them, and I have to say I got an extremely cool reception. Not one would allow to be named in the column.
I think Tim Cook is fairly open about the fact that he's gay at the head of Apple, isn't he? Oh dear, was that an error?
Wow.
I don't know. I thought not.
You just, yeah.
Bye, guys. I'm going to go put some clothes on.
Hold on a second. No, not so fast, Anna. Let's see. Anna, let's see. This is in New Jersey, right?
Be nice.
Well, I just want to talk to her a little while.
Stop milking this shot.
I'm just wondering, Anna, how long did it take you, let's see, to drive?
To get undressed?
To drive. Yeah, well, we saw that. How long is the trip? Oh, wait a second. Wait.
I think that's smart. Anna, go dry off. We'll see you in a little bit. What is wrong with you?
Just relax.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Anna.
Hey, I guess we're done.
Playground fight. Two kids duking it out, but it takes a scary twist. Well, this isn't the twist. Nobody came in with a gun, but one of the boys' fathers stepped in, and we'll tell you more about what happened then in just a moment.
Despite earning more than $100 million since they left the White House, Clinton tells the Guardian newspaper her and her husband are still, quote, not truly well off. Really? And she says they're unlike other multimillionaires because, quote, we've done it through the dint of hard work.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Southerly winds are going to be with us. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. This is live on air. That was way bigger than what we just felt earlier. That was well over 4.0 magnitude. I can tell you that much right now. Let me finish this forecast and then, forgive me, it actually scared me. That's how powerful that one was.
Check out this view, and I'm sorry, I'm suffering from hiccups all of a sudden. This should be interesting, right? See, there it goes again. Before we start to see that mix out, we'll see a couple of showers. We're starting to see some improvements, and then that should quickly mix out. For the highlands, excuse me, I'll see the clouds in place. Showers this morning, showers, isolated showers, that chance of showers. And then into the weekend.
It's not 104 in Copper Harbor, I can tell you that, and it's not 103 either. 40 though in Munising, and temperatures are in the 30s and 40s, not in the 90s and over 100.
Put the beach ball on the grill and fuck no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to cover a story.
Well, you can see the level of expectancy. You can see the level of expectancy.
All right, so here they're going to start doing some hits. Some stuff.
Whoa! Yeah, live television, baby. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, again. Oh. You okay?
Fall down, go boom. That's definitely illegal.
You all right? That's illegal. You all right?
And there's John, Bulldog John, out of focus.
Make his first appearance. But in this case, LaBeouf did not have that, and LaBeouf obviously kept on moving during the course of this scenario, avoiding all cameras, unlike myself, who couldn't avoid a fan just now trying to kiss me.
I ran for my life, and then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Savings and possibly her life.
Auditors last year found the state. Hello, nice to see you.
Let me open up the iris here and show you this photograph. You might be able to see it there. So what's happening? Oh, sorry, the gentleman who handed me the phone is getting a phone call from his mum.
This is Prime News, first at 5:30.
Kia good evening.
At 7 o'clock.
More trying Harry to She's like, who are you and where is he?
Thanks, James.
I hear Dave, but I don't hear on air. Well, of course, there's nothing on air. Maybe that's why we don't hear anything.
There's
no audio on air.
What do you mean there's no audio on air?
Because it's just the radar.
What's happened to audio?
Well, because we aren't usually on at this time. There's nothing usually on.
Nothing is on the station?
We're in sign-off mode at this time.
I didn't even realize we ever signed off. Good morning. How are you doing?
That's Lily. She's our new
Lily and I go way back, so don't worry about Lily. Let me tell you about Lily.
Okay,
right, Lily?
I have to pull this table up because they can see it in the shot now.
Those bastards.
Yeah. I have been here since, what, 3:30 this morning?
Yeah.
And it is now, I don't even know what time it is, 9:45. I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say. It is snowing, and it sucks here.
Angelica, welcome to Real Milwaukee.
That's Real Milwaukee.
Yes.
As we go back down to the south, mostly clear, huh? Oh, my broom is backwards. Oh, that was on purpose. I don't get much practice at being a witch. Here we go. As we scan across, oh.
Calming overnight tonight, and by the way, 31 days. 31 days until spring.
Hi, Kevin.
Oops. That was a garden gnome.
Man, them jokers was big, size of a quarter doggone.
Many said it sounded like nothing they've ever heard before.
He said, kapooyah, kapooyah. And your boy, that hell just came in. I opened my door and I looked out my door and started hitting me in my head. I took out running, ran to my restroom, and then I called my mama to see was she all right.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather dick.
And Hugh Janus, turning 10. We'd mentioned...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. It's one of those. It's one of those.
I totally fell for it, didn't I?
I think it was a trick. I think
you're right.
I think it was a trick name.
You're right. I think you're right.
I think it's one of those.
Who asked for that shout out? Who asked for it?
I'm gonna go back and look.
Was it you?
Who asked for it?
I'll have to go back and look, but I think you're right. I did fall for that one, huh?
I think it's one of those trick names and you fell for it.
I think it's funny you caught it.
I
looked at it like 8 times.
I had to think about it.
I mean, why? Because I was supposed to wish them a happy 10th, so I just figured, you know, a young kid, hey, let's give you James a birthday shout out. Wow.
It's also happening today at the state capitol, a celebration of women.
If you didn't know, March is Women's History Month, and today the annual women's event hosted by the Permanent Commission on the Status of Women will be taking place. Both women and men are invited to the state capitol to hear from state legislators, and special guests discuss women's accomplishments here in Connecticut.
Hi, guys. I just met her. Yeah, fantastic. She has some nice titties.
The words rock star may actually not do it justice. It may actually be an understatement, especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
And I speak for all of us graduates. I'm so excited about it.
This is a look at the backyard. You can see the shadow of one of the dogs we've been watching. There he is. There's one dog. There's both of the dogs that we spotted in the backyard, right there in the middle of your screen. And you can see that one dog is chained up right now.
And cats, they're not usually known for their love of swimming, but one feline in Northern Virginia is hitting the water instead of the gym in an effort to lose weight. Holly is a 13-year-old cat who dislikes the outdoors and other physical activities, but with encouragement from her owner and weekly visits to the Old Town Pet Resort. Holly has managed to lose 1 pound in 6 weeks. Stay with us, everybody. We've got a lot more to come.
For $64, a professional instructor will take you for a 3-hour heart-pounding lap ride. $190.
A 3-lap ride.
3-lap ride, thank you.
Not a lap ride.
$499.
Sorry about that. You can leave them on the seat. We'll be right back. Oh my God.
Good morning.
Let's begin with the stock market. So far, so good.
Lori.
Oh, I am thinking that he lost
Sorry,
his
Q, having a little difficulty here.
That's okay. We'll just explain to people what's going on.
Came unplugged, but you know, that's live TV, and we're getting plugged right back in here, so I'll be able to hear you in just a second. And there we go.
A female officer noticed the handle of a revolver sticking out from inside the woman.
It was a 5-shot revolver. It was loaded, and as she turned her around, she saw more plastic baggies, larger plastic baggies, wedged in the crack of her buttocks.
What?
Authorities say the woman has a long criminal record. She now faces drug possession charges and charges for trying to smuggle a gun into jail.
Come on. Who doesn't have that?
The old caboose pistol. Everybody has one.
What are you getting all worked up over? Dave, don't knock it till you've tried it.
Did you just say a caboose?
I know some women who could hide a machine gun in there.
Yeah.
Джой.
До окончания основного времени матча. Че это? Где сюжет? И чё теперь? Может, вы скажете, что я попрощался и все? Она и Фридушка уж готова, да? Она не здесь, кстати? По-бо-бо, по-бо-бо-бо-бо-бо.
Надоело.
Надоело.
In the disappearance of Molly Bish, who vanished from Massachusetts 8 years ago. Authorities are now interviewing a 60-year-old man who's in a Florida prison. 16-year-old Molly Bish disappeared while at her lifeguarding job at a pond in Warren back in June of 2000. The possible suspect, Rodney Stanger, seen here. Well, no, this is not Rodney Stanger, obviously. Well,
takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
And I guess that's me.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. If you want to log on to myfoxny.com, click the Scene on TV tab for the link to the auction site.
Johan is one plucky little boy. That was David Stevenson reporting.
Northwest began serving peanuts this month as its merger partner, Atlanta-based Delta Airlines.
Bueno, en cuanto a las demandas y a la demanda.
Acabamos de tener un problema en vivo. Nuestra entrevistada tuvo un problema claramente de salud.
Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire while celebrating his birthday.
This is BBC World News. I'm Jonathan Charles, kept hidden for almost 2 decades and forced to bear children.
While the Liberal Democrats welcome the scrapping of science tests, they say the government should have gone further and reviewed testing, got rid of testing for all those subjects.
As an observant librarian tried to research the suspicious-looking man that she saw talking to a 6-year-old boy here. Well, it turns out Corey Saunders slipped through the cracks in more ways than one.
What are the stats?
Well, Nancy, the stats are hard to know right now because Duke no longer in the league. Hofstra, number 2 ranked Hofstra, surging ahead of Sacred Heart last night, 19-10.
Clark, I don't mean the athletic stats. I mean the rape stats. What would that have to do with this case?
I'm sorry, Nancy, I misunderstood.
Frontier city forced to shut down. Good Friday morning, Oklahoma. I'm John Flink.
And I'm Anita Blanton. That's hilarious.
What is?
I'm about to
Let's
cry.
just move on.
5 a.m., 65 degrees outside, folks. It feels great out there.
It does. Isn't it a fun Friday?
Police say they hope someone burdened with information will help solve a 27-year-old gangland murder.
Peter tried not to be burdened by the bird, even though everyone around him was laughing.
Headlines around America this morning in Michigan. Police have arrested a man who's suspected of chopping up his wife.
Michigan police say suspect Stephen Grant was captured in Michigan's Wilderness State Park and airlifted to a hospital. The area is more than 400 miles from Grant's suburban Detroit home. The 37-year-old man is accused in the death of his wife, Tara Lynn Grant. A torso and body parts of who is believed to be the mother of two were found this weekend in and near the Grant home.
Watch, and here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes out. And this... Oh, jeez! That was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Leth, Global News. You okay? Did you get that?
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
Today's snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands. 1 of 3 inches of snow fell in Seattle and other areas.
Well, Christine, they are. The whole neighborhood knows the boy. They say he's friends with their children, goes to school with them, and was in the backyard of this house playing with a scooter and a bicycle when that pole came crushing down, crashing on him in front of horrified witnesses.
That is not true. We did call the sheriff's office.
It's a sausage competition that I judge.
Oh, in like sausage eating?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. King of the Kubasa and local sausage makers, they all make their best and they enter it.
I bet it's delicious.
It is. It's February 9th, 7 p.m. at Prairieland Park. Tickets are only $25. It's for charity, and you can get tickets online at Oh, no.
Well, you're thinking about sausage, so.
Pick a dick. Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
We were not drinking wine today.
No, we weren't. We weren't.
Sounds like a really good event.
It is. King of the Kubasa, so go to pickadick.com.
Well, the police wouldn't let me go through 122nd, so I had to go around 119th and go, and they let me look at the lawyer's building. I know the vacuum cleaner man. He's seen my tits. I know that's not going on TV, but it's true. It's true. I'm not here to lie to you. I was trying to get a hold of him because I couldn't identify the business. That window got blown out, and I was trying to help the police figure out who to contact to secure that poor business.
Did you see the damage to the building then? All the bricks?
Yes, yes, yes. He must have been gravely hurt. He must have been badly hurt, injured.
How fast do you think someone must have been going?
I haven't been allowed to drive for 3 years, so I am not a good judge of that.
Anything else you want to add about what you saw?
You want to see my tits?
Louie?
And vouchers can then be picked up from Tuesday through Thursday. Now, students with more than 90 credit hours have the best chance of getting tickets, but everyone is welcome to sign up. Live from the newsroom, Kara Manelli, WUFT News.
I will not be making any comment. Oh my God, that hurt.
Elaine Campbell, who became a symbol for organ donation, is celebrating her 21st birthday in hospital. I'm Nicole DiDonato, live in Easttown, and those details coming up. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's a way to start a Thursday, Nicole.
It's time now for a full look at your forecast with Astrid. Maybe we can canoodle before you get into it about,
We're not going to be canoodling. What?
Oh, I thought canoodle meant chat. Astrid, you're lucky there's a producer in my ear. I would have carried that on and on.
You know what? You just made the blooper reel. Good job, Andrew.
Classic. Take it away. Get me off camera.
If you drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations, the grocery stores.
If you drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations.
It is really hard to stand up right now. Oh, not to mention the rain is just killing me. For whatever it's worth, I hope I'm making Tebow proud.
There is no sand. It's hitting up against the seawall, and also we're worried about that.
There's a shirtless man jogging wearing a horse mask.
I'm not quite sure. Obviously wanting to get a little bit of attention. We are obliging him.
Yes,
but I also have to tell you, it's cold out here. I'm wearing all of this stuff, and I'm soaked through, and I'm cold. This guy, shirtless, I don't even know.
They want everybody who doesn't have a reason to be outside inside their homes. You heard from the mayor who said a number of people haven't left. That worries them, but at this point, if you haven't left, don't go out. You probably can't get out of Atlantic City anyway because the roads have become overwashed.
This is only the beginning, and so all of the warnings do need to be taken seriously. Of course, power outages could be a problem. That's never a good idea, folks.
Following the 2010 census, Myrtle Beach's MPO is moving.
You should try that.
Okay.
I would love
go
to.
ahead.
All
I
right.
want to see this. No. Nobody's sure good.
Graphics chips. Also some good signs.
Bullshit is not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come on, Ben, get your shit together. That's all you got? Get your stuff together, that's what I meant to say.
I guess the game just ended. It ended in a tie. This is what my producer is telling me right now. Oh, there you go. There's the score. 89. Went down to the wire. 21 seconds left. Ended in a tie.
A little bit of what you see here. That's Wyclef Jean giving an interview. He is one of the many surrogates, you could say. Sorry? Wale, excuse me, Wale. Got my artist mixed up. Either way, we've seen a lot of artists. You've seen a lot of surrogates out on the campaign trail coming out for the president. And now you've seen sort of the surrogates come on out, and we can expect this. We saw a bunch of musicians out on the campaign trail. Bruce Springsteen for the president yesterday, Jay-Z for the president yesterday. And we've seen celebrities, will.i.am, good grief, man, I am tired. It's will.i.am, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my artists here. But either way, you kind of get the idea.
You got a plane crash, 29th and King Drive.
Let's go to Skycam. Yeah, you see it on the lower left-hand side of your screen. If Skycam can tilt down, there's a wing. Is that on top of a car there, Larry? Can you see?
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
And there's, it looks like a giant hole in the middle of the street.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen any ambulances here. We see a fire truck. Again, we're...
Yeah, you can see it looks like some cars may have hit each other, but...
Man, can you imagine you're driving down King Drive and a plane comes down in the middle of the road? Yeah, that's a big chunk of concrete where the plane just went down.
Yeah, it looks like some cars may have collided there, but it doesn't look like anything serious, except, of course, for the plane here in the middle of...
King Drive. Let's see if, I don't know, I hate to tell the cameraman what to do when he's out there, but are there any ambulances on the scene? I know we saw a fire truck there. There's a couple ambulances there. We don't see a lot of frenzied activity around the plane, so there are injuries. Maybe the injured parties have been taken to the ambulance already?
We are just getting
me?
word that this is being shot as part of a TV show. So
are you kidding? They might want to tell the news folks when they're doing this and shutting down King Drive. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 29th and King Drive, it's okay. It's all for a TV show.
Flight costs go up too, so we could see fewer people driving.
Spun out right behind you. Did you see that, Adrian?
I know, I didn't, but now I did, so we're gonna go on it. Yeah, it looks like the cab gotten in an accident out here.
And probably shocked by the gas prices.
Trying to beat the world record for fist pumping. This isn't, they're live streaming. You know,
okay. Yeah, we didn't need to see that. Thanks, Ray.
And of course, people are outside here on vacation, on boats, etc. This is a dangerous...
Could see a little bit of rain today, which is great.
Okay, we have a problem with that camera there.
88 degrees. We go down to 76 for Friday. Come on, you remember that TV show? I love the 70s.
And that's going to allow, oh, son of a bitch. Why is this happening?
By and large, though, it is simply a lovely winter's day tomorrow. Bucket loads of sunshine across central and eastern areas.
42-31 and 14 second chance points.
Yeah, that's really big for Washington off those 11 offensive rebounds. Good hustle.
The Dallas Mavericks championship trophy was also on display this morning for fans to get an up-close look at just the trophy, of course.
Still fun to watch. Just stopped because of your reporting. Thank you so much for ruining the fun. Total, complete killjoy. All right, Something that's gone on for a decade and you've ruined it.
Okay.
Wow.
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I asked you, what in the fuck are we doing here? Hell, I don't know.
Well, Janie Kristen, with triple digits expected tomorrow, we may see scenes even more like this. People trying to beat the heat and trying to stay cool. And tomorrow, and people.
David, welcome news indeed. You know, a lot of these commuters having to deal with losing their home or their car. And then, excuse us for a second, we're having some interference.
Chuck, LAPD Commander Andy Smith tells me tonight that these are cases back from the height of the Manson family crime spree 4 decades ago.
Michael, some of these businesses here along Ocean Boulevard, which you can see behind me, tell me they are some of the hardest hit spots.
I'm the
Now, if you can only imagine, this interruption happened at the peak of the evening commute. So commuters who thought they were on their way home found themselves going nowhere at all.
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
Today, snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands. 1 of 3 inches of snow fell in Seattle and other areas.
Well, Christine, they are. The whole neighborhood knows the boy. They say he's friends with their children, goes to school with them, and was in the backyard of this house playing with a scooter and a bicycle when that pole came crashing on him in front of horrified witnesses.
88 degrees. We go down to 76 for Friday. Come on, you remember that TV show? I love the 70s.
Notamos que las condiciones están fluctuando entre los 80 hasta los 90 grados. Parece que tenemos un problema, me imagino, con las luces, pero no se preocupen. Seguimos con el tiempo. Las temperaturas para hoy van a ser aproximadamente de 100.
Sheila, you're watching another stock NVIDIA. In the chip maker is surging in the free market thanks to a very rosy forecast history. Now the big risk is for its new graphics chips. Also some good signs.
Well, Sheila's not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
Кого-то тянет к большим водным артериям, а кто-то довольствует.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Elaine Campbell, who became a symbol for organ donation, is celebrating her 21st birthday in hospital.
А этот вот асфальт, вот он ходит. Вот сейчас.
Давай руку, давай. Now these storms will lift off to the north and east as we move into tomorrow afternoon. So while the day could start cloudy and a little showery, we actually should see plenty of sunshine as we move into the afternoon. And that's going to allow, oh, son of a bitch. Why is this happening?
I guess the game just ended. It ended in a tie. This is what my producer is telling me right now. Oh, there you go. There's the score. 89. Went down to the wire, 21 seconds left, ended in a tie.
Michael, some of these businesses here along Ocean Boulevard, which you can see behind me, tell me they are some of the hardest hit spots.
I'm the
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run away.
There's a little Rick Astley.
Cameras are always like this.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that with the camera? Why did I do that?
Okay, you know a cheer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spirit in my britches.
Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I got spirit in my britches, yes I did. Yeehaw! I got spirit in my britches, yes I did. Really, I got spirit in my britches, yes I did. Yeehaw!
I was wondering what was in your britches. All this time, it was spirit. Okay, that's what I'll tell my wife next time when she complains. All right, thank you. After the Mexican.
Ray from the Bobby Bowen Show trying to beat the world record for fist pumping. This isn't their live streaming. You know,
Okay. Yeah, we didn't need to see that. Thanks, Ray.
And this is why meteorologists don't wear green.
That's why we're not allowed.
It's the one color that we can't wear. Oh, there we go. See?
Do it
Now,
again.
if I were to walk
Do it
in behind
again.
you, what would happen?
No, you gotta walk in front.
Is it front?
A little two-step?
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I have to put on.
That is exactly the same color.
bizarre.
That's crazy.
Now we're just two-stepping.
Go like this.
Pretty weird. I am in southeastern Michigan.
Sorry, I have a bad cold. It's not catching though.
We're recording right now.
Oh, you're recording? Oh, that's too bad. I didn't realize. I didn't even realize that was a camera. Sorry about that. Come to Chicago, you get a cold. Sorry about that.
Повинен на връщане.
Спирате фасистите се до места!
And good morning. I'm Todd Vanderhayden in for Bev today. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Thursday, March 13th. You are Marcia.
I am. I almost jumped you there. Sorry about
That's
that.
okay. You can jump me anytime. Not that way. Not that way. You know what I meant. You can jump into the conversation.
And the rest of Canada now knows what you
mean.
Pigs are reportedly running rampant in a Venice community. The Jacaranda West Country Club Village has recently reported wild hogs tearing up residents' yards.
As I said, the ambulance just left, a fire truck just left, and there's a firefighter there right now, but everyone is out safely. We're live tonight. David Williams, First Coast News, ABC 12, ABC 25, back to you.
KTVU's Heather Holmes is live now at Oakland's Oracle Arena, where there's a lot of debate over Miley's onstage behavior. Heather. From what people here are telling me, it was quite the spectacle, with Miley doing an awful lot of her now trademark twerking and more. And it is salacious moves like that, not her music, that's making headlines again.
It is another soaker around Western Washington, and we're going to get a look at how that will affect your morning.
I'd be happy, man. Rangers to me are a sinking ship.
And we'll check back in with Tom in just a little bit. In the meantime, that rain is definitely...
There goes a couple of plows demonstrating what I said. What I said, hitting us. All right, there you go. Here comes another one. There, they knocked it. Four plow trucks, and you can still snow covered. So
If you're at home and you are watching this and you want to...
If you want to stop by, it's a little windy. The weather is kind of catching up to us.
Well, all the donations here,
Oh, there go our lights. So
we're going to toss it back to you guys.
And we're going to have to run because our light's catching on fire. We'll catch you later.
We at KVOA News 4 are very committed, so committed. I'm going to sign off now because I want to get there by the time everything tips off. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to my buddy Danny here, and go Wildcats.
All right, hey, Paul, get you inside. Enjoy that game. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock. Thanks so much.
All right, somewhere in between the teleprompter
And
looks like we're
Travolta's
having
Lips,
some,
the name
yeah.
of the song singer got mispronounced and the flap started trending online. Luckily for Menzel and the songs, Travolta's introduction had no influence on Academy voters last night. That was a hugely popular. I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm just mouthing you because the camera's on me.
Yeah.
So I will now take the next story.
Now still temperature. Ear test. Come on. Hello again. What a wet day.
Ginger, thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
Earthquake.
singer. Yep,
We're
we got
having an earthquake. Okay, it appears to have stopped.
Yep.
We're gonna jump right now to
Look at our cameras behind us.
to the U.S. Geological Survey. Let's get right on that right now. That felt very close.
Very strong.
Yeah, let's get right on that. Okay.
All right, Henry, we're going to bring you into this. You can see right now, I mean, we've got stuff kind of here falling. We've got
Okay.
some sort of ceiling falling from the rafters up here. All right, we want to get to Eric Spillman. He's actually... it is funny to watch.
Whoa, an earthquake.
Big earthquake right now.
Big earthquake.
That's
A really strong shaker right now.
very big. You can tell we got.
That's
we're looking at the
strong
CBS2
jolt, and it's
seismo
still,
graph right now. This is quite a jolt.
and we
For
can
those
still
of you who are
feel
feeling it.
And it looks like we're having a little bit of some shaking happening right now in our studio. Let's see who else felt that. Yeah, we're going to get some numbers right now on the NBC4 meter that we have to check out and see exactly how strong that was. We felt that one for sure.
All right, folks, stay with us.
We are having an earthquake right now, a fairly large earthquake. We're going to go to break, I think, or are we going to stick with us here? We're going to stay as you take a look at video here. We're going to stay on the air right now.
Whoa.
Chris Brown, that is...
Sorry.
He left rehab this morning, or he is... Chris Brown will face a judge today. He is currently in jail after leaving rehab. We're going to gather our thoughts here real quick, but we did have an earthquake, fairly large one here in Glendale, or at least the shaking was large here in Glendale. You see it there on our earthquake camera.
Did you do that? Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
All right, that's an earthquake,
Whoa, yeah.
and that's a big one.
Wow, okay.
All right, you know what? I got to start this bad boy up. May I? Yes. Okay, I'm going to start it up. Let's hear this kitty purr. I think the door has to be shut. Does it? Foot's on the brake. I'm pushing it down. Do I need the keys?
Yes. Are they not in the car?
They're not in the car. They're over there. Here, the keys are coming. The keys are coming. I got it.
There we go.
I can't. It's not working. We wrecked it earlier. In practice, this worked. Sorry. We'll send it back to you, and I'll just pretend like I'm driving this.
I believe that's what we would call an epic fail.
It's a Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
And the expo runs from today through Sunday. And do you plan on visiting, dear John?
Yes, I do. I'm going to sit down on some, what do you call it? They're called Corinthian leather. Yes, I am.
He has become an award-winning actor this entire season leading up to the
Matthew
Academy
McConaughey,
Awards.
yeah.
Longview native of Texas, Matthew
yes.
McConaughey. I believe he's on the phone with us right now.
What?
Matthew, are you there?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What is shaking news a day breaking?
How are you? Okay, I'm going to...
Well, what's going down in my old stomping grounds there, Ron? Hey, buddy.
Well, Matthew, I'm going to give this over to Cynthia because she's incredibly excited that you're on the phone with us.
Is this a joke?
Oh,
no, this is Matthew
oh my
McConaughey.
goodness. Well, all right here.
Question for him?
Matthew, is this really you? Seriously?
Well, is this really you? I got to ask that right now. How are you? What's your name one more time?
Well,
there?
my name is, Matthew, my name is Cynthia Isaguirre. I actually used to work at KLTV in Tyler, so I covered a lot of stories in your hometown of Longview.
I remember. Say your last name again one more time. Say it real slow.
Isaguirre.
Isaguirre.
And we know you like Latin women, so I figured it wouldn't be hard for you to say that last name.
Oh, this one knows me right there. How you doing there, darling?
Well, I want to know how you're doing as you prepare for the Academy Awards. I mean, hello, Dallas Buyers Club. You did a phenomenal job. I think you're going to win, buddy.
Oh, bless your heart, baby girl. I tell you, I am just on cloud 9. If there were a higher cloud than cloud 9, I'd be on cloud 90 right now. This week has just been so amazing. I've been taking that ethereal elevator straight up there, and I've just been floating in the stratosphere this entire week. What an honor.
All right, Matthew, let me ask you something. Here's a question for you. I know you spent some time in Dallas. When you're here, do you listen to 99.5 The Wolf and Ken Buckner in the morning?
I have no recollection of who that particular individual may be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Buckner.
All right. How are you guys? Good morning. Hi, Izzy.
Hi, Ken.
I didn't know.
I ran for my life, and then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Number 5 takes us to an accident scene in Charlotte, North Carolina. 4 firefighters are hurt after a fire truck overturns on the highway this morning.
Can you tell us a little more of what you saw?
I sure can. I was sitting on my front porch, grabbed a beer, and fuck her right in the pussy.
Well,
Do you live around here?
Yeah. Wow, you're super pretty. You want to go on a date sometime?
We're on there live right now on KTLA, actually.
The lake here is 8 feet low. We're at Captain Cove's Marina, and this should all be water.
Wow. Yeah, Jeff is stuck.
Now, following her victory speech, Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness. Kim says her and Gina will remain friends and work together in this Harrisburg community. Working for you tonight in Harrisburg, Dave Marcheski, ABC 27 News.
Very, very strong. West Preston in the mix, Northcote Park in the mix, and I think everyone's enjoying just how even and how good a league it is this year.
How do the Wizards plan to defend him?
They defended him pretty well when you really think about it, and ouch, that hurt.
Stay off the roads. It's better inside and not driving. You don't know what you're going to run into. You know, drive half the speed limit that you would if you are out on the road, if you have to be on the road. But yeah, I mean, cars parked in the middle of the road. We're seeing it right here all over, and just, you know, dodge those cars in the road. Absolutely.
Apparently Aaron Hernandez did a lot of traveling there. He went to Miami, he went to California. They are curious to see if any tattoos, new ones, appeared on him at that time, in that time frame.
Another part of the probation is that Rambold will be required to have a sex therapist. Now, excuse me. Now, with the status of Rambold's illegal sentence, the state has filed an intent to appeal.
That was a tough story for me to read. I just want you to know that. The one
about the vagina? What do you want to call it?
I don't want to call it at all.
A coochie coo? Is that better? Just say what it is. It's just biology.
It just seems odd that that's coming out like a regular news story. It seems like...
I just did a story about the wig and penis. Yeah.
Well, you two should put your stories together to get some things going on.
All right, Chris Matthews helping us do the math there out of Washington. Chris, thank you.
Well, Chris Wallace, but close enough.
You know what?
Here you see the clouds pushing on shore.
Significant tornado touchdown. Now. Basement now. Let's go. Now. What?
And Andy Rhodes just starting to get a little wet this morning.
Yes, it is, Dave. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to be over here for a minute.
What's the matter, Andy?
Oh, nothing, John. Just thinking about a joke.
All right.
You know, kinda,
Wow.
you
You look like you got a little sun. You look a little red.
Oh my gosh, to tears already. And tissue, Bob?
Hold on, Big.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
There we go. Thanks. All right. Now we're straightening this out. Maybe even a few snowflakes at some higher elevations, 45 degrees. This could be the longest 3 minutes of my day right now. 2 minutes. Okay, 60 on Friday. Now we're okay. It's going to be at about 50 degrees. I have not been this lost for words in a while. Oh my gosh. What was in the coffee this morning? Who made that pot of coffee? And we are fighting. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could be part of the off-air stuff that we do, because it's really a lot more fun than what we're doing right now.
It's a blizzard. You know the commercials?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
For a blizzard?
Yeah.
You got an earpiece. Hey, the dude with the camera's scared too, man. Call him. Call him. Maybe they'll get out of here.
We're not scared of you.
Do you comprehend? I moved from California.
I know.
No, you don't know. I moved from California in 2012. My parents gave me this house, and my son wanted a dog. I bought him a dog, and I was trying to get another dog. It's not like some pit bull dog, run around, get loose.
And that little girl will be in the hospital tonight, but it looks like she's going to be okay. As far as any charges or anything, nothing's pending at this point. There still needs to be further investigation, and this is actually the homeowner. We're going to toss it back to you in the studio, Randy.
I want to ask you if you can find any reports on any dogs being loose from my house, or being loose and running around, or there is one. There was a dog fight. I got rid of it. One dog a long time ago.
Oh shit! You can't do that!
I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's time for the best news clips that were featured on Amazing Life 24/7 this month, as well as some new ones. Please enjoy.
Ooh, anonymous pilots. Ooh, because we're so terrified. Ooh.
Ja. Oj, ursäkta mig.
And then when we do at the Seattle San Fran, I'm gonna fuck your little ugly ass mother anyway. God dang, I'm more pride than that.
Yeah, so this weekend is the Extreme Lolly-Lickathon. These are lollipops that are over 1 million Scoville, which is 200 times hotter than a jalapeno. And the winner of the Lickathon gets this amazing trophy as well as a beautiful hot sauce prize pack.
Did you just put it? Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Is that bad?
How y'all doing over there?
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to BBC News. Plans for privately run drunk tanks to tackle alcohol-fueled disorder have been backed by police chiefs. Under the proposals, drunk troublemakers will be taken to cells run by private firms and have to pay for it once they've sobered up.
Artists are going to be joining Bruno Mars during the halftime show, so I'm excited to hear about that. Hopefully I can meet them. And straight next time, can you tell me to wear a little sunscreen? This is from Jets Bucks. Are you joking? I brought this to you guys.
Hey, you should be used to that.
When a humpback whale joined them, those were not the whales. We didn't mean anything by that at all.
In heavy rain, water would come in through the roof and would flood the bottom of the cats' homes because of the slanted floor caused by the earthquake. It's been fixed temporarily, but it's not a permanent solution.
Meanwhile, this chick is so batshit, you know. I mean, excuse me, bat, you know what? Excuse me.
All the fans we spoke to had heard of Rainbow Laces. They knew exactly what it was about.
Hello. You knew that we would probably have a verdict today, and you still couldn't dress the part for television, Howie.
What about the tie and the button-down shirt?
No, it's a nice try.
The glass is half full.
The glass is half full, but The outfit is half empty.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker, I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen, would not have made for good TV.
More than 2 million people in the UK have put money into Irish banks, often attracted by good interest rates. But the news that Ireland's economy is in crisis has left many worried about what will happen to those savings.
New tonight, Natalie Sense joins us live from the very dry foothills with what this warning means for our area this weekend. Natalie?
And there's at least another 12 firefighters here on standby.
Folks from the community of Mammoth have been Ow. Holy fucking shit.
The words rock star may actually not do it justice. It may actually be an understatement, especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
Så er det held, eller er det flid, at de nu er blandt de sidste 4 hold i turneringen?
Man skal opsøge heldet, og det gør vi ved at være forberedt så godt som muligt, som vi overhovedet kan, og så får man nogle gange heldet med sig også.
Så muligt som vi overhovedet kan, og så får man nogle gange heldet med sig.
Okay, you can imagine if this wasn't in a simulator, how strong the winds would be outside of this. This is a Category 1 hurricane, force winds right now, 78 miles per hour. This is how important it is to have a plan, to have a guide, and know your preparation. 80% of named tropical storms happen after August 1st.
For the past 20 years, Janice Lokelani Keihana Iku Kawakahihulihe Kahona Ele has had to carry 2 IDs.
Het Yosemite National Park, een van de drukst bezochte parken van de VS, is nog niet getroffen.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan. In het Financiële Dag.
Police chief said that this was an isolated incident.
All right, we apologize. We're having some trouble with Tony's audio at this point. We can come back.
Professional instructor will take you for a 3-hour heart-pounding lap ride. 190.
A 3-lap ride.
3-lap ride. Thank you.
Not a lap ride.
There were attempts to shield Eric Wynn from the cameras as he arrived in an unmarked Garda car to appear in court to face charges relating to a multi-million-euro cocaine seizure. The 23-year-old from Portland Place in Dorset.
DJ Campbell just slightly offside. He should have timed his run just before that.
You should have gone to Specsavers, Charlie, because I tell you what, he's not offside.
Well,
he's absolutely bang in line, not offside.
Well, maybe you should go also then, Jeff, because you couldn't see driving home the other night because you don't even wear your glasses and TV in case you get slagged off. So you just stick to Specsavers and I'll do the game.
I tell you what, I look very educated in my specs. I'll wear them for you 1 week. I promise.
Good evening. Tonight I am going to sound like a drunk.
Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for the funniest news bloopers on the internet every day.
Well, the Yukon Huskies are the 2014 NAACP national champs.
Wilson, you want to co-host with me?
We brought grapes.
Here you go. Oh, look what I got. There's a grape.
I'll take that. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease you. I didn't mean to tease. I'm sorry.
I think you just got told by a monkey.
I did.
We zijn hier in Kampen, een van de 3 prachtige historische Hanzesteden in de IJsseldelta. Want hier wordt binnenkort het grootste paasevenement van Nederland georganiseerd. Seel Kampen. Burgemeester, wat is er nou zo bijzonder aan Seel Kampen?
Als je de mooiste... Dat gaat niet goed. Deze kant op. Nee. Probeer.
Те, кто посмелее, соревнуются в ловкости. Например, перепрыгивают эту лужу. Но не всех это получается.
Szép számmal érkeznek a további üzenetek. Idős Balázs Lajosnak születésnapja alkalmából grat.
The president's historic state visit to Britain is drawing to a close today.
Todo el chocolate.
Espera, aguanta. Mira.
No, tiene una base donde lo...
Aguanta, A ver. Oh, mira, impresionante.
Qué bueno.
Uy, mira. Espera, que no. Espera.
dinner outside.
Oh, wait a second. He can't do that up here. They can be up here, but okay.
I should have put the dance.
You got to stop that, Maura. All right, let's go to this. Speaking of babies, we want to congratulate Channel 10 photojournalist Joe Baker and his wife, Colby, on the birth of their daughter. How about it?
Oh,
Stella.
look, she's beautiful.
Good golly, look at her.
She was born yesterday, weighing in at 8 pounds, 12 ounces.
There's some action going up on in here.
And congratulations, Joe, and we're so excited for you.
We will announce the third rabbit's name in 9 months.
About 2 to 4 inches of rainfall in the county shaded in green here.
Yeah, whoa, jeez. Sorry about that. The wind just blew me over. We're going to throw it back to you guys.
All right, save the shake.
Studio.
Save the chocolate shake.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Rick Mecklenburg.
3 after 7. Here's. Oh! Sorry.
Okay, that was scary.
That was right. We had a light pop, and that was not pretending or being dramatic. Oh, my God.
At least you handled it well.
Yeah.
Wow. We had a light pop.
I wasn't even ready for that.
The thing is like, it popped, he yelled, and then grabbed his heart.
And it looks like we might have some snow that day.
Oh.
No way. I know. That's April 7th. I know. Sorry.
Worst winter ever.
60
Rena's
tomorrow.
gone. Worst winter ever.
Take your hand,
Okay.
wave it over the key. Oh, Jesus. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's, oh, you have the key, though. You do have the key still? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, that happens.
Chief Correspondent Jay Levine is live at the restaurant in River North, where the president is expected to raise big bucks for the DNC. Jay.
About $1 million by our calculations, Kate, at 2 events here in Chicago. The first at Chicago.
Obama is a war criminal and there is some protesters going on here that were, just as we are talking. But let's get back to what's really here tonight.
Safety, as you know, is paramount.
Performer Miley Cyrus dropped yet another bombshell.
We are not happy campers.
Except this one happened before she even took the stage.
I'm a little upset. My birthday's on Friday. This was for my birthday.
But the utter shock brought fans like Ashley Shelton to tears.
I really wanted to see her really bad.
Oh, you're going to shoot us? You might shoot us.
You guys want to talk to us now? No, why not? Well, why are you stopping then? Don't even think about throwing that on me.
Come here! You white piece of trash!
Okay, so once again, the squatters are right here. They're about to leave the establishment. Just so you guys know, you're live on television. I wouldn't do that. So, as you can see, they're not the nicest neighbors that you want to live next to.
We'll show you how firefighters are having to deal with that coming up at 6.
Thanks for joining us. Nightly News is next.
I'm praying for my life, and then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey everybody, I'm Kelly.
Jed.
Allie. And this is today's news. Last night, the Emmys took place. It was so boring. And she can't pronounce Riccara. Hi everybody.
Awful.
Dun dun dun. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly.
Jed.
Allie. And this is today's headlines. The Emmys were last night, and we think Sophia
Vergara
was the best dressed, and Julia Moore.
Hi, Caitlin Offer here, and in this weekend's Hills Gazette, the Shire of Kalamunda has reaped in more than $21 million in rates, with less people paying.
Video is recording.
Yeah.
For these 2 stories and more in the Gingin, Chittering and Ellenbrook areas, pick up your local... I'm kidding.
Hi, Caitlin Offer here with, and I don't like this, huh? I've got a script, but we've got to look at the camera. To get full budget coverage of the Kalamunda and Mandarin. What's a Mandarin?
Mandarin?
Mandarin.
Mandra?
Yeah, Mandara.
That's why I wrote it down this time. Oh yeah.
Hi, Caitlin Offer here. The Shire of Kalamunda has seen a significant drop in people defaulting on their rate payments and have received $21 million. Now what am I coming up with? I'm just coming up with crap. This weekend's Hills Gazette, it's all about the money. Council money, that is. Kalamunda's... Oh, I stuffed it up.
That's right. We'll document the Wheat Belt Health Service.
You have to keep a lookout for this week's paper.
Can you just like delete those last two and we'll just start all over again?
Yeah, that's cool.
Swan Council votes to erect a temporary fence at a walkway near an...
Hi.
This week we...
The Shire of Kalamunda has reaped in more than $21 million with less people defaulting on their debts.
Am I in the shot?
Are you? Is he in the shot? So keep working, Julian.
The City of Swan Council votes to erect a temporary fence in a...
And video's recording.
What's going on?
I'll be investigating why there haven't been any races this year at Yorks. Again? Yeah.
This week we have surveillance images of graffiti artists wanted. Oh, not graffiti artists.
Is that alright?
Alright, I'll do it probably this time.
The Shire of Mundaring's pay negotiations with... Oh God, what if I hold it here?
And video's recording. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't do it yesterday. Are you implying?
Hi. Go away.
The East Metropolitan Regional Councils into a super council.
And the City of Swan... I'm getting worse.
The Shire of Mundaring and the Shire of Mundaring's pay negotiations with operations staff has come to a stall. Oh crap.
Carly Allen, Midland reporter.
It's come to a...
Video recording.
Video recording.
Is this the most takes anyone's done? No. For these two stories and more from the Gin... No!
I'm so close!
I know.
Audio's recording, and 5.
In this week's edition, cheated.
One more time.
I have a feeling that might be in the bloopers string.
That's it.
Quite outside. And Canterbury. Can I do that again? Time ever. Our stories.
A local news program created and produced by us.
The teacher.
Fuck! That just slips off, eh? Future does not belong in my vocabulary. One more time.
Where he followed the story.
On the top, we'll do it again.
And Woolston Brass. Jonathan Mitchell. Blah, 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 blah.
On the top.
Later this year. Chris Woolcock, Metro News. God, I hate that guy, eh? David Ferrier. For a high school. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Oh. Desperate. Yeah, this time.
Still recording. Go for it.
Andy, sorry, just a dab faster, mate. I'm just of the New Zealand Geographic Board. Hello, Chris speaking. Sorry. As a triathlete.